Imagine this: the day has ended, your mind has spent hours planning, worrying, deciding, analyzing. The world has been loud: emails, conversations, thoughts, expectations. Now you lie down, the lights are off, and slowly something inside you begins to change mode. Not switch off or disappear, but transform. What we casually call sleep is actually one of the most structured, rhythmic, and intelligent processes in biology. Let's walk through it, not as dry science, but as a nightly journey that your brain takes. Act 1 is the N1 or light sleep, also called non REM 1 sleep, where the gate begins to close. Imagine you're lying in bed. Your thoughts are still there, but softer now. Images are flickering, random fragments appear, faces, memories, strange combinations. You're not fully dreaming yet, you're drifting. This state is called hypnagogia. What is happening in the brain? Brain waves slow from beta, which is alert thinking, to alpha, which is relaxed, to theta, which is light sleep. The thalamus, or your sensory gatekeeper, begins to block external input. Your muscles relax. You may feel falling sensation or sudden jerks, also called hypnic jerks. This is the threshold between waking and sleep. You are not fully gone yet, but you are no longer fully here. Next is N2 or stable sleep, where the mind goes quiet. Now you have crossed the doorway. You are asleep. This is N2 sleep, and you will spend 50% of your night here. Inside the brain, two fascinating patterns appear. First is sleep spindles, short bursts of fast brain activity, thought to help memory consolidation, and K complexes, which are large, sudden waves. They possibly protect sleep by suppressing responses to external stimuli. Brain waves are mostly theta waves with these special bursts. What is happening functionally? The brain is filtering irrelevant information. It is beginning memory processing and it is stabilizing sleep. You are now disconnected from the outside world but internally active. Next is deep ocean or slow wave sleep, also called N3. This is further descension into deep sleep, the most restorative phase. Brain waves are delta waves, which are slow, large, and powerful. These are the slowest brain waves. What is actually happening here? This is where the real repair work happens. Brain is getting cleaned. The lymphatic system becomes highly active and removes toxins like beta amyloid. Memory consolidation happens, especially facts and learning. Physical restoration is the highest. Growth hormone is released and tissues are repaired. And consciousness is almost completely gone. If someone wakes you from this sleep, you feel groggy and disoriented. This is the deepest letting go. And finally, the fourth phase is the REM sleep or rapid eye movement sleep, where the mind awakens inside. This is very strange. After going deep into unconsciousness, the brain reactivates. Brain activity looks almost like waking state. It is high frequency, low amplitude waves which are beta like, but your body is paralyzed. This is called REM atonia. What actually happens here? There are dreams which are vivid, emotional, and narrative, windows into your unconscious. There is emotional processing where the brain replays experiences and reduces emotional intensity. Memory integration also happens here. Ideas are connected and creativity increases. There may be moments where you may feel a sudden breakthrough in some idea that you are having. Why is there paralysis? To protect you, otherwise, you would act out your dreams. This is the sleep cycle, the full journey. This whole journey is not one time, it repeats. Each cycle lasts around 90 minutes. On a typical night, N1 which is light sleep, N2 which is stable sleep, N3 which is deep sleep, and rapid eye movement sleep which is dreaming. This whole cycle lasts about 90 minutes on an average. And then this same cycle repeats around 4 to 6 times in one night. There is an important pattern. Early night, there is more deep sleep or N3, and late night, there is more REM sleep. That is why early sleep restores you physically, and late sleep leads to dreams, emotions, creativity, and eureka moments. What you call sleep is actually a highly organized oscillation between different modes of brain function: external to internal, control to surrender, logic to emotion, and conscious to unconscious. When we think, why must we lose consciousness while being asleep? Even there, it is a pattern. At first, consciousness fades, then there is deep unconsciousness, and then a different kind of consciousness or dreaming emerges. So, it's not that consciousness is completely off during sleep, consciousness is actually transformed. Every night, without any effort, your brain cleans itself, reorganizes memory, processes emotions, simulates realities, and lets go of control, and then rebuilds you for the next day. And the most beautiful part is that moment you actually drift into sleep, that is the only time in life where you willingly watch your own consciousness dissolve. So, tonight, when you lie down, observe carefully. When sleep comes, do you fall asleep, or does sleep simply arrive and take over you? Thank you so much for listening to the video. Please like it, share the same, and subscribe to the Nerd. Thank you so much for listening.